How do you know if you're on the right track financially and can have the luxurious retirement life you dream of? Well, this video will show you how much money you should have saved based on your age and will help you know what you're doing right or wrong. It's best to know where you stand now so you can have enough time to make the proper adjustments. So let's start with how much you should have saved by your 20s. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 4. Save at least $5,000 in your 20s. Well, the truth is, many people in their 20s don't have up to this amount saved up. Most people consider the 20s the perfect time to do a lot of fancy things and wear cool stuff. Even in the midst of being fancy, you should start thinking about saving and investing by the age of 20. However, the Federal Reserve Survey of Consumer Finances revealed that you should have a minimum of at least $4,700 saved up in your 20s. We all know this is not the reality. You're probably neck-deep in student loan debt and barely making enough to get by monthly and keep up with your bills. That's totally fine. The goal here is awareness and realizing what you should aim for in your 20s. So, if you haven't started yet, your 20s is a great time to start building up your credit and opening up your retirement account. One of the most effective ways to build your credit score, even while paying off student loans, is to get a credit card. And no matter what anyone says about getting a credit card, this is not bad. The important thing here is not to max them out on frivolous purchases. You should also start saving at least 10% of your after-tax income so that you can have an emergency fund with up to 2 months worth of living expenses. This should be for real emergencies, not for buying new gadgets or latest technologies. Finally, start up your investment lifestyle in your 20s, which means opening up a Roth IRA account. If your employer offers 401k, you should definitely take advantage of that. The Roth IRA is the best retirement account as it allows you to invest and grow your money completely tax-free. Number 3. Save 1x your current salary in your 30s. If you are earning about $50,000 per year, the general consensus is that you should have saved up exactly this amount by the age of 30. Sounds impossible? No, it's not, especially if you have been saving since your 20s. However, the $50,000 in this case isn't just your savings, but should also include what you have invested so far in your Roth IRA or 401k, or even both. This is where the power of compounding comes in. If you're consistent with your savings every year, you should earn at least a 7% interest on your money at the end of each year. So the more you save, the more it grows as the interest multiplies. But what does the Federal Reserve Survey have to say about this? They claim that most people around 30 have saved up between $9,000 and $21,000, but you want to do better than the average person in this survey. So be more aggressive with your saving by starting with 10% of your income and then increasing by 1% every month until it hurts. That number, that is your absolute limit, is your magic saving number. If you have just started saving in your 30s, then you should make your monthly savings about 15% of your income and increase this by 1% monthly too. Make sure this goes straight into your retirement account for investing in the stock market like a diversified ETF. Hopefully, you should have saved up to 2 months worth of living expenses. And if you haven't, split your savings into 2. Half into your emergency fund and the other half into your savings until you have enough for investments. Also, your credit score is essential here. If you have at least a 750, this will help you with getting the best rates on your loans and, of course, faster loan approvals. Number 2. Save 3x your income by your 40s. It is recommended that you should have saved up 3 times your income by the time you reach 40. So if you're making about $40,000 per year, that means you should have saved about $120,000 by the time you reach this age. At this age, you're closer to retirement if you have this in your plans. and $120,000 in your retirement account has huge potential to grow into enough money for a retirement nest egg. Let's look at how this could happen. At 7% per year adjusted for inflation, you could have up to $680,000 in your Roth IRA account, even if you dropped that $120,000 in there and never touched it until you turn 65. The best part is that this is all tax-free. Investing for retirement means having enough to live comfortably, even if you never have to work for the rest of your life. Although, you should have more responsibilities by 40, with probably a family and mortgage payments. Don't put off investing no matter what. You can increase your income with some side businesses and side hustles, which I've talked about in other videos on this channel, so be sure to check them out. Number 1. Save 5x your income by your 50s. Despite how society can make you feel, 50 is not old, and you still have a long life ahead. So keep saving, investing, and working to set aside at least 5 times your annual income. The average savings in the United States for most 50-year-olds is about $150,000, but you should have about 5 times your annual income in savings. With this, if you're earning $40,000 per year, you should save up about $200,000. However, remember that you should have been consistently investing over the last 20 years. And if you have been doing this, your investment should have grown to more than $250,000. If you keep investing and maxing out your Roth IRA for the next 15 years, that will take you closer to $1 million by retirement. Plus, this is with the assumption that you are investing only $6,000 per year. This shows you what's possible if you're a little more serious with investments and savings. If you're not closer to this number, even if you're 50 or older, don't stress out. Better late than never. You can watch my other videos to help you increase your income and save faster. If by retirement you have just enough money to cover 25 years of living expenses without worries, you have made the right decisions over the last several years of your life. This formula will help you eliminate the mistakes most people make before retirement. Thank you for sticking around. Hope you liked the video. Let us know with your opinion in the comment section below.